Spinny, spin, 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 spin. Diddy. Diddy, come here. What are you doing? One hairy dog to another. How you doing? This is my daily vlog. If you don't know, subscribe if you wish. I just ramble on about random things. I was actually going to talk about Libya today, but changed my mind only because I watched a Sexy Philip DeFranco video. I've been a long time subscriber of him, and he brought up this news about China, how they have gone and backlashed against the US. Now I've got my laptop out here, I'm filming outside just because it's better than inside, and it just says here, China tells US to quit as human rights judge. Brilliant. And then this is a Reuters document, I'll put down the link below, but the title then goes on to say, the United States is beset by violence, racism and torture and has no authority to condemn other governments' human rights problems, China said on Sunday, countering US criticisms of Beijing's crackdown. Now, Beijing has always been, or China has always been cracking down on human rights. And the West is always coming up and going, hey, you can't do this, can't do that. That's something that I lived in the States, so I have a familiarity with the States and how the place runs. I have a lot of friends over there, and if they ever watch some of my videos, they might actually be a little bit hurt by some of the things that I say. So I'm not exactly sure, but actually none of them actually have commented back. But when it comes down to what the Chinese government has said here, absolutely true. For instance, I'll just come up with a couple more things here, but you know that America's warmongers always have been. When I was in the States, I think I might have told this story before, but when I was over there, one of the most memorable things of me being in the classroom was a US history class, and they asked me, oh, what's your opinion of the States, or what is the overseas opinion of the States? And I said, what we see, and this is going back when I was there in 97, 98, and this was, I was coming into a more influential time when I was like early 90s, and so what I got to see was the Iraq War. And so during that time, it was all generals and army people standing up and talking about what they are going to do to, save the world. And I just said to them, hey, no, all I see is war. America's a warmongering country. And the teacher hated it. It was like, why do you say that? And so forth. And this is from a US history teacher. Of course they're going to be like that. They've just been given their own propaganda over it. It's the same in every country. If you can look back on the propaganda that you get, I think you'd be a much more better historian. She's a lovely woman and everything, but she just hated the fact that I said that. But the state here, the United States ignores its own severe human rights problems, promoting itself as a human rights diplomacy, treating human rights as a political tool to vilify other countries and to advance its own strategic interests, which is absolutely correct. The United States is the world's worst country for violent crimes. That is a fact. And they've got problems over there. The States has problems. Read the whole article. It's going down there. It's just interesting. There's probably more stuff on the net about it, but I love this. I absolutely love this because China is the sleeping giant. And I'm not necessarily for what China does with its human rights, but when America talks about itself being so this and so that, I know there are so many people out there that just like, it just hurts me, and it hurts a lot of people. It's like, get over yourself. You're not all that. There are other countries out there that are just so much nicer than you. If you were to have people, if countries were representing people, you're the bully. Alright, you are the bully of the world. That's why people admire you. You're the big tough bully dude that, flexes your muscles, and people are like, yeah, I like you, but I'm scared of you, and that's why. So I don't know, just interesting. And just as another point, I just watched another video from one of the other channels I subscribe to, and the link is down below, and it's just of a situation in Iraq where the title says that the American soldiers burnt a Quran, and then within this compound, these people got very upset by it, and the Muslims and everything. But the US soldiers then fired live rounds back at these enclosed people for rioting, and it speaks for itself, you know. No wonder WikiLeaks, they hate WikiLeaks because it actually condemns and actually shuts down or is opening up what they are doing wrong. I love American people. I absolutely hate its politics, and some American people need to actually open their eyes and see what is happening and understand that there's a big wide world out there and need to know a little bit more about it, because you are not the center of this world. You are just one part of it, and you are morally incorrect in so many ways. I'm not saying I'm throwing out a moral high ground here. I'm just saying that what you guys do as a whole, as a country, as the whole philosophy of the country, so wrong. Alright, that'll do me. Remember Building 7? Catch you next time. See ya. Peace. Spinny, spin, 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 spin.